Cotter, C-O-T-T-E-R, Harris County Sheriff's Office. At approximately 12:20 today, we were dispatched to the 22300 block of Guston Hall in reference to a shooting. Upon arrival, we learned a 4-year-old child had been shot in the head and transported by private vehicle to Memorial Hermann out here in Katy. This is all still a very fluid situation and still under investigation, but the preliminary information we have reveals that an uncle was visiting the residence. He does not normally live there, and he had a gun. A 9-year-old male found the gun and accidentally discharged the gun, striking the 4-year-old in the head. As I said, it's still very fluid. It's under investigation at this point. The 4-year-old was life-flighted to the medical center and critical condition.
Is the 4-year-old male or female?
Male.
So it looks like the 9-year-old found the uncle's gun and shot a 4-year-old, both boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Are they brothers? The 4-year-old?
I don't know that at this point.
Is it?
Is this considered an accidental shooting, or is there a criminal?
Well, it'll be referred to the DA's office upon completion of the investigation.
Why do those ladies have bags in their hands?
We are investigating that for gunshot residue.
So was the child taken to the hospital by a private vehicle or a life flight?
By private vehicle initially, and then once at the hospital out here in Katy, he was life-flighted to the medical center.
Someone in the home drove?
Yes, sir.
How many people were inside the house?
To my understanding, there was 8 total in the house at the time of the incident.
Do you know how many were adults? How many were children?
I don't know that information. I don't know why they didn't call 911.
So the 2 little boys both live. This is their residence.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is the uncle here? Is he on scene? Is he?
I don't know if he's on scene still right now.
Was he on scene? Was he cooperative? Or?
Was
He is on scene.
Okay.
Anyone else injured?
No.
The night we did see a little boy with his hands bagged. I assume that's the child in question.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you guys recover a weapon?
There is one in the house.
Tell us what kind of it.
It's a small caliber handgun.
What's your initial gut reaction? You're a law enforcement official. I mean, we're all here at things like
Tragic, very tragic. Anytime a child is injured, it's just horrible. It's very bad. It's something that we don't like to see.
Could you talk about what would be a safer protocol if you're visiting with a weapon? What should an adult do?
You could put a gun lock on it. You could leave it locked in your car and not make it accessible to a child.
Do you know where the gun was, where the child found it?
No, I do not.
Was he just carrying it on a hip, sort of?
No, I think it was just laying somewhere in the house.
Okay, but he didn't bring it here for anything other than he normally carries a gun. Is that?
That's our understanding.
What'll happen now?
We'll do, like I said, it's still very fluid at this point. We're still investigating, and once the whole entire investigation is completed, it'll be referred to the district attorney's office.
It's obviously not children, but is this a situation? There are laws in place where the adults could face criminal charges.
Correct.
Right? Could you explain that to us a little bit?
Making a handgun accessible to a minor, to a child.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony? Do you know?
Off the top of my head, I'd have to look it up.
Everybody else in the house cooperative, or?
Yes, they've been cooperative.
Right now, at this point, any charges for anybody?
Not at this point. Still under investigation.
I mean, how's that little kid doing? The 8-year-old, 9-year-old. I mean, I would be heartbroken.
He seemed okay, but he wasn't showing a lot of emotion. He seemed okay.
The family and the child is Hispanic?
Yes.
You said it was a small caliber gun. Do we know exact caliber?
No, I don't know the exact caliber.
Is it that little kid that's walking around with no shirt? Is that the 8-year-old or 9-year-old?
Yes.
And the condition of the 4-year-old?
Critical.
Any psychological help that this kid might need or might get?
I'm sure, that he will probably need some type of psychological help, and we can always refer him to that.
Do you recall off the top of your head what? I mean, it seems like obviously things like this happen. Do you remember the last time you guys might have worked a scene like this?
We worked one I remember last year where a young child got accidentally shot in the parking lot. So it's just very tragic.
I mean, a 9-year-old with a gun.
Yeah, very tragic.